everyone, my name is CJ. Welcome back to CJ Reads. Today we have a Christmas book haul. I cut my hair also, as you can see. I cut it all off. I'm loving it. I feel like a French bob, but also like a 90s dreamboat, like Jordan Catalano from My So-Called Life. Cut your hair if you've been thinking about doing it. It feels very good. Anyway, back to the Christmas book haul. I got a bunch of bookstore gift cards for Christmas this year. It's pretty much the only thing I asked for from my family, and they delivered. I also, before we went on our road trip, discovered buying books on eBay because I'm trying not to use thrift books anymore because they're Amazon owned, and eBay has a lot of used bookstores in their inventory. And so I ordered a few, and I didn't notice the seller was thrift books on eBay, so that was pointless. I'll try harder next time. Let's get into it. First up, we got Lot. I purchased this at Powell's while I was there the other day. I read Memorial by Brian Washington, and I liked it, but I had some issues with it. I liked him enough as an author to pick up this collection of short stories because I've heard they're really great. They're all focused around the city of Houston, and I think characters interact with one another in it. I read a few last night and I was liking it so far. So I got that. I got There by Tommy Orange, which is a book I haven't read yet, which is pretty surprising. It focuses on the Native community, and I have heard really great things about this. My friend Shelby really likes it, and it's a Pulitzer Prize finalist, so you know it's gonna be good. Let me know if you've read this. I feel like a lot of people have, and I'm just finally getting around to it. Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto. This is a tiny little book that surprised me. This has been on my TBR for years. I was looking at I was like sorting my TBR digitally from last date added to most recent, and this is like 6 years old. So I saw it while I was browsing, decided to pick it up. How to Write an Autobiographical Novel, Essays by Alexander Chee. I've seen this on like bookends and end capsules of bookstores for a few years now, of like most staff recommended, most reviewed, highly acclaimed, and I'm interested in the craft of writing and thinking about how to write an autobiographical narrative in general, so I think this will be really interesting. Blurbed on the back by Ocean Wong and Eileen Miles, so you know it's got to be good. The Topeka School by Ben Lerner. This is another book that I'm like very late on getting to. I think this is a little bit of a Marmite book. You either love it or you hate it. Love that I said it's a Marmite book, like I'm from the UK or anywhere where Marmite is consumed. That's how much UK YouTube I watch, that some of their mannerisms and sayings are now my own. This was on the sale table at Powell's, and that's why I got it. I knew nothing about it, but I've heard it's great. Exciting Times by Nisha Dolan. This was 50% off, as you can see on the hardcover, so had to go for that. This is a piece of millennial fiction. It's been compared to Sally Rooney, but I think it's like a more diverse queer character cast, so that sounds interesting. All the Birds Singing by Evie Wilde. I got this because Grace said I would like it. Grace from GK Reads. That's all I know. I think this is a British novel set in Britain. Yep, on a craggy British island. So there's my accent. Drifts by Kate Zambrano. I wanted to get Screen Test by Kate Zambrano when I was at Powell's, but I didn't see it, so I picked this up instead. Someone I really like and trust read Screen Test and said it was phenomenal. Didn't say anything about Drifts, but I guess we're starting there because that's what Powell's had. Swimming Home by Deborah Levy. I got this because I am a Deborah Levy stan now. Her fiction is really working for me, as well as her nonfiction, so excited to get to this eventually. Alice Munro, Dear Life. We were staying at an Airbnb and this was left there, so I took it with me. It was only $3 at the local used bookstore there, so I don't feel too bad about it. I feel like in Airbnbs it's kind of an unspoken rule. If they have like a miscellaneous stack of books, it's like a take one, leave one kind of situation, right? Right. This is a collection of short stories. I think Brandon Taylor really likes it, so that's why I like it. Eileen by Tessa Moshfegh. I haven't read this one. I've read a few other Tessa Moshfeghs and got it because of Jalen, honestly. I'm ready to finish out her catalog. Things I Don't Want to Know on Writing by Deborah Levy again. I love her. I'm interested in writing, starting to think about writing a little bit more, and why not read about it first? Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson. I think this is like kind of an iconic, funny, weird, quirky, queer text. That's what I know from the Goodreads reviews, so it was $2 and I added it. Short little guy. 10th of December by George Saunders. I've never read any George Saunders, so I'm starting with his most acclaimed set of short stories first. Why not? Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. This is my book club's selection for the month of January that we're all going to read. This is what the wheel landed on random, so excited to read another Morrison. Lastly, oh my god, that was exhausting. Dominicana by Angie Cruz. I know a ton of people love this on BookTube and Bookstagram, and I'm excited to read it. Sounds like a compelling family drama, which sounds great. Okay, that's it. 16 new books. God, I genuinely collected all of these within like the last 10 days, which is kind of scary, but those gift cards were burning a hole in my pocket. What can I say? You know, if you got anything good for Christmas and if you spent anything at the bookstore as well, would love to know. And I'll see you later. Tell me you like my new haircut as well.